We doing everything they talk about. You know I'm everything a boss about. Not putting work and gotta toss them out. I'm really biting, they just barking out. I'm really riding, they just parking now. His street, what to talk about. See the big H when I'm walking out.
Welcome to Base Coverage, everyone. Presented to you by K-Noah Teamwear. I'm your host, Jamal Clay. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop a comment, let me know what you guys are thinking, all right? As we continue this coverage leading into the ELF Championship game between the Vienna Vikings and the Hamburg Sea Devils, today is media day for the Hamburg Sea Devils, and I'm going to be joined by Lamar Jordan and Justin Edwards, talk a little bit about this upcoming matchup, their season, and we got a couple other questions on the side, and we'll see what they think, all right? So before we get into that interview, here's a quick word from our partners over at K-Noah Teamwear. Back, everyone. Again, media day. Today we're talking to the Hamburg Sea Devils, and we welcome them to the show. So, fellas, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
Good, man. Can't complain. You know, first of all, congratulations on getting to this point. You guys have been one of the most, solid teams throughout the league, and obviously it showed making it to the championship game. Justin, for someone who has been in this game last year, right? And played, how does it feel to finally make it back to this game?
It's a good feeling. I don't want to downplay the accomplishment by no means, but our stop isn't here, so it's kind of just like we planned on getting here, and we took it week by week. But so after a longer season, an additional total of maybe 3 or 4 weeks, additional 2 games, it's kind of just like it's good to see that we're doing what we set out to do. So like I said, it's not the last stop, but it's good to see that it's going as planned so far.
Exactly. Let me ask you this. What? I guess this is a 2-part question, right? What from last year? What have you learned from last year that you may change or that may get you more prepared going into this game this year? What's different this year about last year?
So aside from us adding obviously players and a few pieces that we were missing. Yeah. I think the biggest part that I've learned about playing ball out here in Europe in general, especially the ELF, and what I've learned is as an American import, not to say that it doesn't matter how good you are, but it doesn't necessarily matter about your individual stats or how good that you can play by yourself if you can't make the guys around you better. So I've learned that the best skill that I can probably bring to my team isn't necessarily what I bring to the field all the time. So my best attribute, I would say, this season is probably not my ability to take guys away or take a half of the field away sometimes, depending on our scheme or whatever the case is. It's nothing like that. It's more about being able to unite guys, I would say, and get guys on the same page and get us all going in the same direction, along with bringing the energy that we need to win. So that's something that I learned the value of last year, and I think so far I've done a good job of applying it to the team so far, I would say.
Well, definitely, and it definitely shows, throughout the team and the defense even this year has improved from last year. As we go over to the offensive side of the ball with Lamar, you guys obviously have a ton of weapons, right? But it's always seemed like you guys have always been questioned throughout the year, no matter how much you kept winning throughout the season. So I guess my question to you is, what is it about your offense that, makes you guys so effective?
I would just say all around the board, we're kind of just, I'd say we're very skill-wise, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we got guys like me, Jean, Glenn, can take it to the house at any moment. But when you got guys that do their assignment well and consistent on any given play, on almost every play, it's bound for us to always make a stride, always make it to the destination. That's the touchdown. And of course, when you got the number 1 defense, it kind of gives you a little, no matter what happens, we know we're going to get the ball right back. So yeah, it definitely helps out a lot with the game. And just, like I said, our offense is real dynamic. Of course, we haven't really reached our top game like we wanted to, but we made it to the championship game, so this might be the one.
Yeah, and, 2 weeks, who knows what you guys are cooking up over there, but I'm sure we'll see heading into this matchup and stuff like that. You guys are playing the Vienna Vikings. Obviously, there's a lot storyline going into this game, for the league itself. Obviously, you got the Germany-Austria matchup. You got the most decorated team in the ELF with the Hamburg Sea Devils and the Vienna Vikings, and the newcomer, the Vienna Vikings, who you guys be playing, who is not just a powerhouse in Austria, but a powerhouse in all of Europe in general. So, Lamar, talk to me a little bit about their defense. Obviously, I'm not telling you to, give me your game plan thing, but what some things you've noticed that's sticking out about their defense?
Oh, well, they're definitely sound. They definitely don't make a lot of mistakes. So we know they're going to be in their gaps. They're going to do their assignment. They're going to be in their coverage. Just kind of like what I piggybacked off what I just said. We just got talented guys on our side of the ball. So at the end of the day, it's can you beat your one-on-one? You know what I'm saying? Can you outplay the guy across from you? And we know they're going to be, like I said, a sound defense. So we just got to make plays.
Most definitely. And, let's flip it to the other side now with their offense. Jackson Ehrman's probably one of the most prolific quarterbacks in all the league. Someone who's not really known for running, but who could definitely hurt you in the pocket. Justin, what have you noticed about not just Jackson, but the guys around him?
What I've noticed so far, I mean, they also are another team that I would say is pretty. They got some good depth. Like I think a lot of guys can make some plays kind of from top to bottom. I think they're one of the better skill position groups from top to bottom, like I said. But again with Jackson, he has a really big arm. I'm not gonna say just, but he has a really big arm, and I think the receivers do a good job of tracking the ball downfield and understanding that Jackson will get them the ball very late downfield because of how big his arm is. So him being able to hit the throws outside the numbers and hit deep shots, as a receiver, that's something that you want to do is be able to make big plays and make plays downfield and make the catches. You know what I mean? So it's like I think that keeps everybody engaged, knowing that they could be the one that the ball is coming to at any given moment. So and then along with their American Xavier Edwards, who plays on defense, I think they've got a really good running back in him, and when he gets in, it's kind of just something that you got to watch because I want to say he would be one of the best backs in the league if he played running back every snap. So,
absolutely.
It's definitely a talent that we got to respect and we keeping our eyes on.
Let me ask you this: where did the bell come from?
The bell?
Yeah, where did the bell come from?
That's a really good question.
Real good question.
Yeah, I think
it's always been there, bro. We just didn't use it like that.
Yeah, well, that's cap. I was here last year. It wasn't a bell. We got a bell I want to say the last game of the season. Like somebody may have given it to us, and then before our postseason ceremony, before our postseason ceremony, we were all given so the defensive player MVP got a bell. We got a small bell that was our celebratory thing. So I think Hamburg being a big port city, the bell is supposed to resemble the port and catching the wave, et cetera, et cetera. But we get turned, so
we get lit off it.
It's a dope concept. I ain't even front. I mean, I see you guys ringing all the time. It's where the fuck does bell come from? But, I mean, it's catchy, it's catching on. But hey, This is media day for the Sea Devils, so we broke down the game a little bit, but now I want to get into some lighter questions for the most part. So let's get to know you guys and the team a little bit in terms of just some icebreaker questions, I guess you could say. So first one for you, Just. What is let's do this one. Who's the most athletic coach you guys have?
The most athletic coach that we have?
Most athletic coach you guys got?
Kendra Ellison. By far.
By far. Can he still strap up?
For sure. He probably was strapped a year or two ago, 2 or 3 years ago, he might have put him on. 2 years ago, he would have put him on. Before COVID. Before COVID, if COVID didn't happen, he'd be in good enough shape to just put him on. But easy. I think I think that COVID helped push him into his complete coaching, but he still be getting it in. He be beating us to the weight room a lot, so it's
all right, Lamar, let's go with this one. What's one song that describes the Hamburg team?
That's a banger.
I'd probably say Swag Surfing. Just because I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? Catch the wave. And we be lit. We really be turned out of all the teams in the ELF. And I feel like that's what's been carrying us momentum-wise. When defense make a play, offense jumping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When Glenn run that touchdown in, me and Jean blocking, but we lit we just ran it in. So it's we always lit, you know what I'm saying, on our side. So I say Swag Surfing.
Hey, make sure you put a word in to make that your entrance on Sunday. Let's go. I see Gene in the back. Let's go to Gene for this one.
Gene, you
Hey,
up?
Sean, yeah, you got called up, bro.
Sean, you up?
Yeah, I'm down to answer some questions.
What's
going
good,
on,
Gene?
man?
We got Gene Constant on the show now. So I got a question for you, my friend. Who's the funniest teammate on you guys got?
By 4 or 7. Glenn is the funniest.
Yeah,
He had to
Glenn
say
got
the
that number
funniest
one.
guy.
Yeah, Glenn got that number one spot for sure.
That was an easy one. All right.
Easy.
Where's Glenn at?
Man, he right here.
Yeah.
He right here.
Being funny. Like, being funny as you
Doing
speak, though.
Hey, I got one for you, Glenn.
Okay, you got one for you, Glenn.
Hey, what's up, man? You good, bro?
What's good, bro? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm just chilling
All right.
in Berlin right now.
I got one for you, and obviously you can't nominate yourself for this. Who's the best dressed teammate you got?
Ooh, the best dressed teammate? I'm gonna have to either give it to 2-3 or Frank.
2 for your
So this
Frank.
guy
All
or
right.
Frank.
What's
Yeah.
that, though?
Best
Who's
dressed,
that?
yeah.
What was that last part?
Wait, what do you say?
I was
So what
saying,
the last part?
which dress though? Like he talking about like.
Nah, are you talking about on the field or
yeah,
off the
yeah,
field?
yeah.
I'm talking. Let's go with this. Let's go on the field and off the field.
On the field, I'm gonna give it to 2.
Yeah.
Off the field, I'll probably give it to Frank. I'm gonna give it to Frank or 2-3 too.
All right. Last one. What do you? I guess this one is more so about the game related. But what are you guys' thoughts on heading into this ELF championship versus Vienna? Like pregame focus, driving into the stadium. Like before you hit the field, like what are your thoughts or what's going to be on your mind heading into this game? Like what do you guys got to do to win this game?
Just do us.
Yeah.
I don't think they've really played against a team like us, like from the physicality to the swag.
Well, we got it, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming on. Like I said, this is.
I'm gonna get back to 2-3.
That's why he's the funniest.
Yeah, that's why he got that top spot. Yeah. That's why he got that top spot.
I hear it. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming on, man. Obviously, it's a big game, ELF championship game. You know, for the organization, this is your second time heading back there. It's gonna be definitely fun to watch. But hey, I appreciate you guys coming on, man. This won't be the last time we chop it up. But thanks for your time, man. All right, well there you have it, everyone. We had media day today with the Hamburg Sea Devils talking to our guys about this upcoming matchup of the ELF championship game versus the Vienna Vikings. Again, K Noah will be giving out free gear on behalf of base coverage all week long. All you got to do is follow K Noah on Instagram, follow Athletes Forum on Instagram, and you automatically enter a chance to win some free gear. Shout out to our K Noah winner today, as you can see on the screen. So tomorrow we will have media day with the Vienna Vikings. I got a couple offensive guys, a couple of defensive guys coming in, and we'll talk to them about their matchup against the Hamburg Sea Devils. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll talk soon.
Nobody. Hard work, they don't know about it. Hard work, they don't know about it. Hard work, they don't know about it. Animal.